In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys why you should be creating sports journals today. Now, if you haven't been here before, my name is Rory and I run this channel called Mr. Rozza. And before we get into anything, can I just ask you guys to hit that like and subscribe button, as it would be greatly appreciated and help support this journey that I am currently on. Now, if you're wondering what I mean by sports journals, well, really, these can mean a lot of different things. Now, you can get many different types of sports journals, such as just plain lined interiors, or log interiors, or journal interiors, or just anything really. Like, you can get people that are just wanting their sport on the front cover of their notebook because they just enjoy that sport as a hobby, or you can get more serious people or coaches wanting to buy these sort of sports logs to give to their athletes to help track their fitness and improve their fitness and whatever. You can also get ones such as diet sports logbooks to keep a track on what you're eating, and there's really so many out there. But I just want to be showing you guys and give you a heads up on why you should be creating these sports journals today. Now, the great thing about sports journals is, well, they can be used all year round. Now, unlike the event books that I talked about, I think it was a couple of videos back, they work just one time, like that one time of the year where that event is trending, and there's a lot of people out there just wanting books based on that one day event. However, with sports journals, they occur all year round. You may say that some sports, they may not happen in the winter, or they may not happen in the summer, but then most sports, such as tennis, basketball, they can be played all year round, meaning that you will get sales all year round, not in one particular season or day. Another also great thing about them, unlike activity books which are trending at the moment due to quarantine, well, these sports books are never really going to go out of trend because there's always going to be millions and millions of people playing sports and wanting these kind of sport logs. So that is another great thing about these journals and why you should be creating them today. Now, let's just jump straight into Amazon and let's have a look at some examples for some sport books. Now, to start off with, we're just going to have a look at football journals. So if we just type in football journals. Oh, and just one thing I want to show you guys and remind you, like I say every video, remember to change this from all departments down to books. It doesn't make a huge difference, but I find you get more accurate results, and yeah, it's just a good habit to get into. So if we just type in football journals and click search, as you can see, there is over 50,000 results. Now, you may say, well, that's really saturated, and how do you niche down on that? Well, that's where the creating different types of sport journals, such as logs, or just lined interiors, or diet planned interiors. There's really so many, and you can niche down with fun, different quotes on the front. Like a personal favourite of mine was a eat, sleep, and then the sport name, and then repeat. It's a very old classic and one that loads of people like. Now, you may be thinking as I scroll down these, well, they're bestsellers. They're not very high. Obviously, we got one like here, 313,000, which is very good. But you may be thinking, oh, well, these aren't very high. Now, the thing about sport books, and the great thing about these, is that with these interiors, such as logs and diet plans and all that sort of stuff, they don't have to be made specific for that book. So by that I mean you can create these diet plan or logs and use them for every single different sport, because every sport requires a weekly plan and every sport requires a diet plan and all sorts of different stuff like that. That means that if you create one log, then you can use that over a load of different books. Now, if you get a few in the top, say 500,000, then you create, say, about 100 of these different sports books, well, you will be making a good amount of money from that. Now, you will get the odd ones that are doing very well. I mean, you got this one, 284,000, and can we look at the interior for this? Yes, we can. So it's a football playbook, and well, you can see how simple this is. I mean, I've shown you guys how simple it is to create interiors on Adobe Illustrator, and look at this, it's just a few lines and it's not having to change after every page. Unlike the activity books, when you're having to do a different sort of crossword or maze or whatever, well, these are really the same every single page. So that, again, decreases the time to create them, meaning you can create lots and lots of different sport books. And again, further on in this video, I will show you places where you can get these interiors without having to create them yourself, and therefore saving some time for yourself. So yeah, as you can see, these are very, very popular. We got one here in the top 100,000, but I think this is a different kind of book. Yeah, that's just a normal book. I mean, you can see that these books, they're doing well. And we can go through every different sport if we just change that football to tennis and have a look what comes up. Again, the same thing. This one's 500,000 and it's just a lined interior. That's crazy. And I look at that cover and I think it's not that good. I can do a better job than that. And it's literally just lined paper. I mean, if you click my Gumroad store below, you can download this lined page interior. That shows you how easy it is to make sales with these sports journals. And we can keep scrolling down again. Some of them are in the millions, but that's still fine. You're still making sales. And like I said, if you have loads and loads of these in the millions, over time that will create a nice amount of income for you. So it's a different style to these activity books where you're looking to get some in the like top 100,000 so you can make a lot of sales. These, they're not as time consuming to make, so you can churn out a load of these and just upload them. So yeah, again, 400,000 things I want to say to my players, but I can't. A funny quote, like I said, they're great. Further on this video as well, I'll show you where to find these funny quotes. And yeah, again, a lined interior. I mean, they haven't even got the margin on the right side, I don't think, or have they? I mean, no, I don't think that's on the right side. That's not how it's supposed to be. But yeah, that's really how easy it is. And if you wanted to get an idea of how something like this how many books something like this sells, so 403,000, 403,000, change it from ebook to book, 12 sales a month. So that would be making about £20 per month. Now if you think if you have 100 of those, £2,000 a month. If you have 200 of those, £4,000 a month. That's a lot of money. So yeah, like I said, you want to be churning out a load of these because they're really simple to make. I mean, something like that, just a simple lined interior, you can imagine if you have 100 of those selling in top 400,000, well, you're going to be making a really nice amount of money. And 100 isn't many. I mean, I made 120 books and I made those over a period of a couple of weeks and I still made over £300 and I'm still making money to this day. So yeah, again, we can keep scrolling down. We've got a few different ones with funny covers, and look at this one, so in the 100,000s, and if we have a look inside, 50 mental strategies and tactics. So this is a different book, obviously they spend more time on it, but in the end it's made them more money. So that's just how it works. So now let's move on to where you can get these interiors. Now, if you haven't seen my video, I'll leave a link up there on Tangent templates. You do have to pay a tiny bit of money. I think it's a $40 one-time purchase, but in the end, it is really useful because you get loads and loads of different interiors. Now, I'm just going to go to Tangent templates now, and as you can see, if I have a scroll around, you can see all these different interiors, and we're going to be looking for a sport interior. So let's just scroll down. Doesn't look like there's any there. You could incorporate a habit tracker, so that could be one that you could use for sport to develop a habit. I mean, these are all perfect things that you could incorporate with sport, these planners, but it doesn't look like from Tangent templates you get many sport ones. Sorry, I take that back. I've just found where you can get these sport interiors. So if we go back and where it says here, Lovember, click on that. And as you can see, we've got one here, a soccer coaching interior. So Tangent Templates has done it all for you. And, well, I mean, to me, that looks like quite an intuitive and quite complicated, not complicated, but quite detailed design. So that makes it more appealing to people when they go and have a look at it. They think, oh, look at all this different stuff it has on it. So it must be so useful. And then obviously you can charge a bit more maybe if you're using something like that. And yeah, so there's a soccer coaching one. Is there any others? If we have a scroll down, it doesn't look like there's any others on Tangent templates, but that's absolutely fine. I mean, I showed you how you could incorporate planners and that sort of thing, so you could use planners to create these sport journals, but it's not perfect really. Now, the second website we're going to use to get some interiors is Creative Fabrica. Now, Creative Fabrica is a great website. It's just a one-time purchase where you can purchase all different sorts of interiors, and they are very, very cheap. They can range all the way from like $1 to $5 and stuff. And let's just type in a football interior and see what comes up. And here we go. This is the perfect kind of thing. And you can download this for $2.49, or you can purchase the unlimited membership where you can download all these different interiors just for that price of $29 per month and buy as many as you want. And if we have a look back, do we have any other interiors? So we don't have any other interiors for football. And if we type in a running interior and have a look what comes up, and again we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different running log trackers. Let's have a look at this one. So this is $2.99, and again you can see this is a really intuitive and really, really good logbook interior, and I really believe you can make a lot of money from these, and well, definitely make back that $2.99. So it's really just a really good investment for you guys, in all honesty. And you can mix it up with all different sorts of logs to put it in different niches, or you could keep it in the same niche and put a different interior, so you can get sales all over the place really. And yeah, I'm really just trying to help you guys show where you can make money on Amazon at the moment. So yeah, Creative Fabrica is a great one. And if we just have a look at a tennis interior, because we were looking at tennis journals earlier, and have a look what comes up, see if we've got anything. So unfortunately, no results found matching tennis interior. That's absolutely fine. You can just create lined interiors if you want to for tennis, or you could make your own. And then the third website we're going to be going on to today is Pinterest. Now, I have talked a lot about Pinterest. I'm sure you guys have seen my videos where I've talked about Pinterest. And Pinterest is great to find funny quotes and get yourself some ideas for some covers or even some graphics for interiors and stuff. Now, let's just start following on that tennis niche, because, well, we've looked at that a lot today. So, tennis funny quotes. Have a look what comes up. And again, kiss my ace. It's a play on words. People would like that. I've got 99 problems, but my serve ain't one of them. Again, funny quote. Way out, trust me. You can use all of these, and then you can put just your lined interior on the inside, add that into the keywords and stuff, and there you have your own KDP book. Now what I'd do with all these quotes is I would just go on them and click save to book ideas, save there, and just save all of these. And if you're on that merch by Amazon scene, again, you can put all of these on t-shirts. As you can see, people have done it. But yeah, I'd really recommend Pinterest for finding all sorts of different funny quotes and some funny graphics to give yourself some ideas. Pinterest is really a great one to get ideas for anything you want to do, really. Let's have a look at something else. Let's have a look at basketball. Let's have a look at basketball funny quote. And yeah, this is what I was saying earlier, eat, sleep, basketball. Those actually sell really, really well. Let's just have a look on Amazon if there's any for eat, sleep, basketball. Eat, sleep, basketball, repeat. And have a look at if there's any journals. Now, look, first thing that comes up, 286,000. And if we have a look at the interior for that, hopefully we can have a look. Yeah, we can. It is just a plain lined interior. 286,000. If we type that in, 286,000, that's 17 sales per month. And again, you can imagine if you're selling 100 of these, 200 of these, 300 of these, so much money there, and the potential is so great. So yeah, that's all for this video. I hope you found it useful. I didn't really give any tutorials today. I just wanted to show you the potential there is with sport journals. They're really, really great books to get into, and I'd recommend to every single one of you. Just very, very simple books to create, and I've shown you these websites where you can download these interiors, so you don't even have to do the hard work really. All you've got to do is create these covers. You can use funny quotes, or just use different graphics. It is all up to you. This is your business. But yeah, the potential with sports journals is really, really great. So once again, if you enjoyed, remember to hit that like and subscribe button, as it'd be greatly appreciated. It doesn't take you half a second to do and really helps me on this journey that I'm on. And remember to turn notifications on so you don't miss another video when I'm posting. I'm looking to post about 2 times a week at the moment. And yeah, I really appreciate every single one of you that has supported me on this journey at the moment. And well, that's all for today, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.